Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome. So it's 2024 and it's looking like Maz is making a YouTube channel, so I'm getting straight into it. So Assalamu alaikum, welcome. My name is Maz and I'm making a YouTube channel. 2024. My first video is gonna be named Ramadan Reflections. So basically I'm reflecting over what I went through and what I did this Ramadan and how I benefited. And today's April 9th, well, technically, yeah, it's April 9th, recording this a little late. So it's April 9th and tomorrow is Eid, so I'm going over what I went through this Ramadan and how I benefited, so maybe you guys can benefit a little bit. And I hear a lot of lectures, I've been to a lot of lectures. My point is I hear, a lot of sheikhs spreading them, their message, doing dawah in their own way. And I decided maybe this could be my way. So it's gonna be my little YouTube channel. It's not always gonna be about, like what I'm about to talk about, Ramadan, stuff like that. It might be about other things, but as of right now, this is just my way of, taking accountability and standing on business, basically. And continue what I did in Ramadan outside of Ramadan. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So basically what I'm about to talk about is hadith of the Prophet ﷺ narrated by Abu Hurairah. But right before I get into that, there might be some people who are watching and they don't know what Ramadan is. So real quick, I'm about to explain it. Ramadan is basically a month of fasting for Muslims around the world, where we fast from sunrise to sunset, no water, no food, really no water. But basically we fast, and what's the point of our fast is to get closer to God and attain taqwa. Now what is taqwa? Taqwa is strength, reverence, like you try to attain true piety to God, remembrance, constant remembrance of God, and just like understanding like God is always watching me, basically. So that's the point, and just a little explanation. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said and swore upon three things. Whoever gives charity for the sake of Allah, his money will not decrease. So basically, if you give up your money, you know what I'm saying? He's saying you're not going to lose your money because it's going to increase you in good deeds. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam swore upon this. Whoever humbles himself for the sake of Allah, Allah will raise him in dignity. The Prophet ﷺ swore upon this. And whoever forgives for the sake of Allah, Allah will increase him in izzah. And whoever forgives is not the weaker of the two, but the stronger of the two. Now let me explain. What is izzah? So izzah is virtue, respect, honor. So Allah will increase you in those aspects. So you'll be the better of the two. So if you were to get into altercation with somebody, something was to go down, and you're like, nah, I don't like this person after they did that to me, or they hurt me, or whatever, and then you hear this hadith, and you're like, okay, maybe I should forgive him because I want God to forgive me. And the Prophet ﷺ also said that if you forgive for the sake of Allah, Allah will also forgive you. Now, don't mix this up by being like, I'll forgive him, I'll be the better of the two, I'm the better man. No, you gotta forgive for the sake of Allah, and not only just forgive for the sake of Allah, but forgive for yourself, because in your head sometimes you forgive the person, but you know what I mean? It's like they're still there, you still got bad blood. At the end of the day, it's pretty hard to forgive someone, for the sake of Allah, and that's why there's a very big, not big, but great reward for it. And I believe forgiving for the sake of Allah is not easy. So it's just something I'm sharing. And we always struggle with certain things we go through. Everybody has that struggle. So I just want to reflect upon this and share with you guys how I'm trying to improve and stay consistent with what I did in Ramadan, outside of Ramadan. And I plan on continuously sharing and uploading more YouTube videos. So